Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. Today I've decided to make a random video. I've made a similar video like this a few months ago where I talk about some chronograph watches. Now I do it again, but with very different chronographs that I have in the collection. So there has been some movements in my collection over the last year or so. I will link the other video at the end of the video so that you can see what has changed. Not too much, but a little bit has changed. And today what I'll go into is I'm just going into the ownership experience of these four watches, of the chronographs, how different they are to each other, about the colors, how they look, which ones I'm wearing at the moment the most, and then just have some fun talking about these watches. And yeah, which one shall we start? Let's take the one on the left. This is my newest addition at the moment from the Chronograph family that I have. You can see here it is on a really cool strap. So this strap is from Artem Straps. Let me see if we can get the name. Yeah, here we go. So I think most people should know them. They are quite known. And this is a really nice, yeah, kind of sailcloth strap. And I think this looks on this watch amazing. This watch is super versatile. I really love it. And as it's my newest watch, I'm wearing it quite a lot. Something to talk about this watch is the following. You can see here the crown is very, very sharp. So if I do like this, it is almost cutting my finger. You can see here the marks. So this is really, really sharp. But overall the watch is beautiful. This is not set. So if you can see here the seconds hand is moving a little bit because I've moved the watch. So this is generally with Breitling. As soon as you move the watch a little bit, it will wind by itself, and it can be wound very quickly. And this watch has the same movement in this one. Let's see if we get a good color here of the blue. This is kind of like a silvery blue. I think Breitling really does great dials nowadays. This blue, if anybody have seen some videos of the past from me, I used to have this watch. So it actually was this watch, but with a different dial, with the black and white. So the black dial and the white markers here. And I changed the dial. So if you're interested in that, go to my channel, check it out. Quite interesting story behind it because it took months, and also Breitling did do some mistakes. So I've had quite a few experiences with the service center in Europe, and it's been quite disappointing. But they do fix the issues, but they are not really customer orientated, I must say. So if anybody from Breitling is watching this, you should take more care of your customers when things go wrong and not leave it up to the ADs to do it for you. So yeah, this watch, let's put it quickly on my wrist. This is 42 millimeters. I'm not sure about the thickness, but it is a rather thick watch. If you compare it to this one, let's get it nice side by side without scratching. There we go. So they're both rather thick, but they wear very well. I really enjoy them. So my wrist is 18.5 centimeters. Let me put it here. So it's not a small wrist, but it's also not a massive wrist. I think it's an average wrist size. And you can see here the 42 millimeter works very well because the lug to lug is still a good size. You can see here the height is okay. It's nothing too dramatic, I think. And the strap goes really well with this watch. It makes it look a little bit more, or a little bit less vintage, more sporty, and it's really, really comfortable. So I really like it with a folding clasp, also of Artem. Really high quality. Can absolutely recommend them. They're not sponsoring me or anything. I buy it because I like it. So yeah, that's that watch. So to talk about this one, just to finish it up, this is very sharp. Winding is very nice and easy. The buttons in Breitling, you have to press them with a little bit more force, but they are very, very sturdy, very nice quality. You realize it's a really good movement. You can see here the movement is ticking. So I'm really happy with this. There is quite a long story to how I acquired this. So if you're interested also there, check out my channel. There's lots of videos there about talking about watches and owning them, etc., selling, buying, and so on. Then to go to this one, the Chronomat, one of my favorite watches since I bought it. I mean, the bracelet is really, really amazing. If you have not worn this watch yet, but you like bigger watches, you like Rolex, you like Panerai, maybe IWC, then do check it out. The bracelet is really amazing. There is no micro adjustment, but you can take out one single bullet, they call them, or you can take an element which has 2 bullets. So there is some flexibility. Now you can see it here. Let's just go into some more detail. Here you can see there is 1 bullet that you can take out with a pin. Hope you can see it there. And if you take out this one, it will take out 2 bullets at the same time. Yeah. So that's how it works with the rouleau bracelet. That's what I call it. So winding is a little bit different here. You need to first unscrew and wait till it's out, and then this one, even though it's the same movement, you have to turn it with a lot more force. Yeah, so this is very, now it's easy because I wound it already at the beginning of this video, but it takes quite some force, I must say. And also to screw it down, you really have to press and then screw. As this is water resistant, I think it is to, let me check how much. Is it 200 meters or 300 meters? I'm not quite sure. 200 meters, 200 meters. So probably a little bit more than the other Breitling. I'll check it out in a minute. So I put it on my wrist again. Once again, 18.5 centimeters. And here you can see really, really nice. Really love this watch. I think it's just really beautiful, especially this dial with the blue and kind of grayish. Really works well. Let's put the chronograph also here. It's the same. Press it with a little bit of force, and then there we go. So it's really good quality, this watch. Great bracelet, great watch. Yeah, there we go. Actually, let me put it this way. I can put it down here. Let's check out the water resistance on this one. It must be probably 100 meters. Yes, so it's 100 meters. There you go. Versus the 200 meters of this one. So because it has screw down crown and this does not. Yeah, so there's a difference there. Price wise, they are more or less the same, I think. All right, there we go. So to the next one. Let's go to the two who come from the same family, Rolex and Tudor. I've not made actually a comparison of this yet, but I can do if people are interested. So this is my Daytona, which I have since 2003, and you can see it looks pretty good. I had it polished once about 10 years ago, and I've not worn it that much, but it doesn't look polished in my opinion. It really looks great still. And here is the Tudor Chrono in the beautiful blue, the boutique blue. The screw down crown here is very thick, very, very thick if you compare it to each other. Let's see, there we go. Yeah, it's really massive. You cannot really compare these two watches, but they both have the screw down chronograph buttons. You can see here, both of them have it, which I must say I don't really like. It's not so practical. So here we go, you have to unscrew before you can use it. So it's not wound. So we can't use the chronograph right now. But you see, first have to unscrew and then you can actually use it before you cannot. So it's not ideal, I must say. But it's all about aesthetics and about water resistance here, so that's why they did it. Also here the winding is a little bit tough. It's very similar to this one. Yeah, it also has pretty much the same movement. It's a little bit configured by Tudor, adjusted, made better. Yeah, there's different opinions about it. You see, it's really, yeah, you have to really hold it strong and wind it. And now it's moving. You can see here the seconds hand. So the seconds hands for the chronograph here, it's a silvery white. It's really, really nice in person. And the blue is a sunburst blue. It's not the same as the Black Bay 58 blue. So it's a very different kind of blue and a beautiful watch in my opinion. I'm kind of speeding up now as we have reached already 10 minutes quite quickly, or 11. So here we go again on my 18.5 centimeters. I think also this is a big watch, but it works fine. It's a beautiful watch, beautiful blue with the silver subdials. And you have to check this out in real life. Something really cool about this watch is the micro adjustment here in the bracelet. So you just pull it up and move it in, pull it up, move it out. There you go. Really easy. Let's see if it's still on my size. Yes, still good on my size. There we go. So yeah, this is the blue, the boutique blue. I made several videos of this with different straps and also comparison. So if you're interested, do check it out. If you liked what you saw so far, just consider liking the video and subscribing, because I make quite a few videos so you don't miss out on anything. And here we go to the last watch, as I made an unboxing or a review, better said. Wasn't an unboxing, a couple of weeks ago on my channel, as this watch, I've not worn it a lot and it's really dear to me. It was a dear present, and yeah, still in my collection. And let me zoom in a little bit so we see the beautiful dial. There we go. I think this white dial is so beautiful. It was perfect before white dials really became a thing. Back then people were really into black dials, early 2000s. But now white dials have become quite the thing. So yeah, here we go. Really not much to say about this watch, other than it's really perfect in its size. In the bracelet you can see, I mean, this is 20 years old, more than 20 years old, and it's really great. There is no play or anything. It's still super sturdy. I had already the micro adjustment here, which is a bit different. So you put it here, now it's closed, you can see here, and you can take it out and it's a bit bigger. Yeah. So I think it's about 0.5. There's space here, and here you can see it on my wrist. 18.5 centimeters. This one is a bit more on the smaller size, but still it works really, really good. You can see how scratched it is. So I've been wearing it, but not as much as I did the previous 10 years where I almost wore it daily. And I don't think you can really see that it has been polished. I mean, there's scratches and stuff on it, but it still looks like in the way when I got it first. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Just talking a little bit about chronographs. These are not the only chronographs I have in my collection. I have quite a few more, but I never have my watches all in one place. So we'll update that at another point with some other chronographs. And hopefully we'll reveal soon a new watch. I'm really eyeing with a Panerai at the moment, with several Panerais. And I'm not sure yet if it will become my new purchase soon, or if it will become something else. But you will find out on the channel if you keep following. And thanks for watching until this point, and have a good day.